All right. Hello, people. How is it going? It is time for another little stream. It's me. I'm finally back. Oh my God. Whippy. Wow. Wahoo. Hope you're all doing, pretty good. I am doing pretty well myself. I'm just gonna try and see if we got the audio working correctly here. Everything sound good on your front? Everything sound, good? Let me check. Yeah, okay. Sounds like we're doing just fine. Hope you're all doing pretty good. I am doing pretty. It's a little tinny for some reason. I don't know why, but you can handle it. It's all good. What do we got here? Yeah, there we go. I hope that is good enough. If there is an issue with the audio, just let me know. Still getting used to making everything work here. Alrighty, today we are going to be doing some art for the RAILGRIND game. That's the game that I make. It's a card game. We have a couple of final pieces for the second set to do. Mostly that has to do with 3 extra characters that we have to make. So that's going to be pretty interesting. The character cards are full art, which means we got to do like a whole, we got to do a different aspect ratio than what I'm usually used to. But that's okay, we can do it like that. And we'll go ahead and get started. So the one thing I wanted to do was make all 3 of these new characters that we have to make. There is a 3PD one, which is a bunch of robots, so we're not going to do that one. But the other 2, I want to be the alien race that I have in my setting, the Eliopi. They are just a bunch of silly little Nova people. My cat just walked into my room. Hello. You just gonna sit there? Alright, shoot. Shoot! Okay. And we're back. So yeah, I'm gonna make them Eliopi, which are kind of like these little star people. They're inspired kind of by the Nova Kid from Starbound and a couple of other kind of classic alien designs. My microphone is peaking just a little bit. Let's go ahead and move it down just slightly. There we go. Can you still hear me? Everything's still good? Hope so. Go ahead and move that down. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alrighty. So, the first one we're going to do is the Dank Crew. Let's go ahead and get that started here. The Dank Crew characters are all really wild and wacky, so I kind of want this one to be really aggressive. What kind of pose can we do? Let's see here. I don't even know what color they should be. Maybe like blue? Grime is blue and green. Sledge is red and brown and white. Gunk is red and white. I'm just dropping everything today. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I think we make this character like yellow? That would be kind of cool. Let's see here. I think this character is going to be a little on the goofier side because Grime doesn't have a buddy to be goofy yet. So what kind of weird poses can we do here? Got a big circle. Probably like some like flying through the air kind of deal. You can do like yeah, let's do something like this where they're kind of curved like this. They're like doing a Mario backwards long jump, maybe? Like a... Yahoo! Let's see here. How would that look? Can I get an art reference on this? Let's see here. There's no way this will actually work, right? No, that wasn't gonna work. Just googling backwards long jump pose did not do anything. But we know what Mario looks like. He's going Yahoo. Yeah, we could do something like this. Let's see here. Whoa, no, not that. Get over here. There we go. We're gonna do a BLJ. Keep that right there. Come back over here. Alright, we're still doing good. Okie dokie. Yeah, so that's gonna be like... They're kind of hunched over, so we'll put the shoulders like right up here. And then we'll go like that. And then... Yeah, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. There we go. Big hand. It'll go straight forward. And then we got one over here. It's still foreshortened a little bit. There we go. The hand would be facing this way. We could go... First of all, let's move this whole thing closer to the center. I didn't put it on a different layer from the box. That's okay. We can just do this. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Nope. I hit cancel. I'm bad at art. Let's move it over here. Switch it over this way a little bit. There we go. And then we could do like a bunch of speed lines going out from the center here. Like they're blitzing forward this way. But yeah, let's get rid of this line. All right. I don't even know what gear they're going to use when they're racing. I don't even know that yet. We got these big shoes. It could just be long jumping. There we go. Alright. The Dank Crew is also kind of a boys' club, so we're going to make this character a little masculine identified. And then like this big square jaw goes up like this. You do something like... The characters have this like big tuft of hair that matches the same color as the rest of them. They can kind of meld it into whatever shape they want to, so a lot of them go really crazy with it. Do something like that. There's something here. Mario. Yeah, it's Mario. We're doing a guy doing a backwards long jump. Hello, DXC. Little camel spooter. How's it going? We are making a Dank Crew character right now. Something like that. Go this way. There we go. Just kind of go crazy all over the place. Hello, how's it going? Hi, welcome into the chat. Right now we're just working on a character spread. What are they gonna wear? That's gonna be an interesting question. They're the Dank Crew. They live in the sewers. They're not evil, but they're being a little silly. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. It could be like, why does YouTube have an XP system for chat? I have no idea. Literally, I don't know, man. The big problem is that, like, I like all the stuff that Twitch has with the little points that you can redeem, and YouTube decided to try and copy that, but give you nothing for it. Like, the XP system doesn't really do anything. do that. Yeah, it looks about right. This is most disturbing. How's the audio sounding for everybody, by the way? Is something too loud? Is something too quiet? Everything going good? Oh, whoops, that's color thinking. There we go. Why is everything a bubble too? Yeah, they made everything even rounder. I really don't like what they're doing with the new UI. There we go. Got that kind of 12-year-old makes a bald character archetype going on. Nice and crisp? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Let me... My audio's still peaking. Oh, la, la, la. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to give them, like, crazy eyes. We're going to do, like, the little spiral eyes. I think that'll be a fun one. There's no character that does something like that yet. He's Dr. Insano. I'm reliving the Mario Kart Wii MW... Modern Warfare 2 trauma. I see. I was like, Mario Kart Wii? Yeah, I don't know about them fancy newfangled shooter mups. Is that an Eliopie or whatever it's called? Yeah, we're gonna be doing Eliopies today. We're making 2 Eliopies and a robot. I gotta figure out what outfit he's gonna wear though. What's a good Dank Crew outfit? I think maybe we do like a wrestler kind of deal, like a Matt Hardy kind of deep thing going on. We did that. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a good image of the Hardy Boys. I think yeah. Let's see. What's a good one? This is perfect. This is perfect. Let's go up here. Yeah. Mario plus the Hardy Boys. There we go. We got another reference to add. New Modern Warfare 2 has a UI that was just made by Hulu designers, and it's all just horizontal boxes that are modeled. Yes, everything is a bubble. I miss my squares. Bring back my squares, please. I mean, hey, it's better than the new Black Ops that the new Black Ops has a AI-generated Studio Ghiblified knights for some reason, and then also you fight Skibbity Toilet in it. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's go ahead and move this hand a little bit farther out. Ah, right, run along there. There we go. I miss my lists. Yeah, me too. We need to go back. There's a website that I use to buy old dead card games. Yeah, Hills Wholesale Gaming. Now this right here, this is a website. This is what graphic design looks like. It's beautiful. We need to bring it back. Alright. That's a big... Yeah, his body just isn't big enough right now. Let's go ahead and stretch this out to the rest of the... It's okay, we can ignore that big square. It's fine. Yeah? Does that look right? I need it to be... The foreshortening is so hard to get. If that's his waist, then yeah, it's gotta be like down right here. Let's just get rid of this right here. There we go. Then I can just draw a line. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. It's like nothing ever happened. Hi, Tail. Who is this fella? This is our dank crew replacement. We're going to be making him backwards long jump on his art. I don't know what else we're doing yet. I don't know how much you are invested in ROM hacking, but all ROM hacking websites are still lists, and it's so much more versatile and easier to look at. I do love ROM hacks. I wish I could play more Kaizo Mario ROM hacks. I want to play like Grand Poo World and stuff, but I'm just that bad at video games. I was thinking about running Shovel Knight on stream because I've never actually beaten Shovel Knight. Not even like the vanilla game. I want to do all the other ones too. Maybe I'll do that on one of my gamer days. So yeah, hi Tail, welcome in. Yeah, this is going to be the Dank crew. This is going to be the guy replacing Loki for the Dank crew. His name is Slop, and he is going to be backwards long jumping. You're a Super Mario World ROM hacker? Oh, sick! Tell me about whatever you make. I have no idea how to foreshorten things. I need like an artist friend. Found it cool how Kaizo came in your head immediately. That's just the ones that I just like what they do with those ones. I need to play some of the more vanilla ones too. I'm at that part where like, you know, the vanilla Mario world is just a little too easy, but Kaizo ROM hacks are way too hard. I can't shell jump for anything. Yeah, that doesn't look right. We'll start from first principles. We'll stop trying to edit this and kind of we'll go back on that. So yeah, the funny Mario, he's got it way up here. It's about as big as his head. My character's hands usually tend to be a bit on the bigger side. So I think making it like this, that works. And then this one's going to be out. Yeah, because he's facing like a 20-degree angle. So we got he is hunched up. So we'll make the body right here. Center of the body goes down like this. Make pretty difficult, guys. So the key difference between me and around 80% of the player base is I use my keyboard instead of a controller, and some tricks I use are really hard on controller. Yeah, that's probably definitely a thing. I'm usually controller pilled on platformers and 3D games. I usually almost always use a controller. If it's in first person, I will always use a keyboard and mouse. But I'm not impartial to gyro aiming either. I really like gyro aiming. I've been coming onto that one. I wonder how the glitch hunters will be expanded in the future. We need a mill guy. There is no mill guy yet, so we're definitely going to do that. It's probably going to be the power glitch hunter. And I have a couple ideas. Glitch hunters are just really, really strong right now, so they're not really on my forefront of what I'm designing for. Yeah, I think we'll do something like that. There we go. Okay. I'm just kind of blocking everything out right now just to make sure things work. There we go. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I think I'm going to give him the mesh shirt. So if we make the arms a little bit bigger. Will they be in love with Wave Dash? Wave Dash is Volcel. Wave Dash is not a Volcel, I lied. But I have no romantic plans for Wave Dash. I still think the head... Yeah, let's make the head smaller instead of making the body bigger. I think the body takes up the right amount of space. A Hat in Time is pretty good on keyboard. I'll have to try that out. I played through A Hat in Time. I love me my 3D platformers. A lot of the games that I want to play on stream are all just a bunch of older games, though. I still want to go back and finish Billy Hatcher and Beautiful Joe. And I also want to do Star Trucker. That one's pretty recent, but that's going to be a fun game to stream. I think I'll just let people, like, hop in on call for that one. I think it would be fun. So, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Wave Dash is a gamer. He's not allowed to fall in love. They're all gamers. Must play Metroid Prime. I love Metroid Prime. I'll definitely run through that one. Give him the big pants. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we can start blocking out a little bit more complicated stuff here now. I'm very, very messy when it comes to sketches. Maybe we give him, like, spiked pants. I think that would be kind of funny. This needs to be longer. This leg needs to be... I still need my Metroid Prime multiplayer mod for PvP. That would be really interesting. I'm just now noticing that the chat goes into my little head. Sad. I'll fix that on stream. It's also black. I bet it's pretty hard to read. Maybe I'll add a little box. I don't like the, like, VTuber thing where half of the screen is taken up by accoutrement and then, like, you can see a tiny little window in the game. So I'm still trying to figure out the right balance that I want. I like my Scott the Woz border, though. He should have super saggy pants? Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. Reactbot, what do you think about that?
Old.
Oh, okay. Useful input as always. Yeah, I think going with the mesh shirt. Didn't you have a box before? I did have a box. The box was made in I wanted to be a VTuber era, and now I'm just kind of, like, not concerned with any of that stuff. It was also, like, an exercise in graphic design for me. Reactbot is crazy. Yeah, he's here to provide me emotional support. Reactbot, what do you think?
Make it make sense.
It doesn't make that much sense, to be real. It is just a bunch of voice lines. But, you know, that's how it is, my man. One day I'll get good at improv responses. That was terrible. Okay. Alright. Let's graduate to a new color. Let's make this pretty invisible. Alright, we're going somewhere. I think Slop is going to be yellow. I think that's going to be his claim to fame here, is that he's going to be yellow. This isn't the full art. This is or this isn't the real layer. This is just kind of more complicated blocking. It's got like a Penny Arcade face going on. Oops. P Dank Crew? He's not P, he's yellow. He's just, there's a lot of yellow things. He could be a banana. I think I am gonna give him frosted tips too, because all the Dank Crew characters have the light blue hair, so I think I'm gonna give him like light blue frosted tips. I think that's gonna be really funny. Let's rotate this. There we go. And then we go like a crescent moon. I love giving my scraggly haired characters a big moon in their hair. There we go. No, let's not do that one. Yeah, this guy's like Dr. Insano, I guess. Groovy. I think this one's copyrighted. Let's turn it down a little bit. Just make sure it's just barely in the distance here. There's like 2 songs on the Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack that is copyright infringible. Is your VTuber model still there? I want to make a VTuber parody in the future, and it would be really funny. I can give you the model. If you want the model, you can have it. Is it as good as the parody that one person on Twitter did, where they're like, every small VTuber talks like this, and it's like the most unbearable shit that you have to listen through ever? You should listen to Bambi. I am not listening to Friday Night Funkin' fan music. I'm okay on that. I backed the original Kickstarter. I have the Tankman statue. I know my Funkin', and whatever that stuff is not it. Epic. Yeah, I can give you the model. Just DM me, because I'm going to forget. I like this. I like this face. Whatever this face is, I like it. Alright. Now what the hell is a hand? I'm holding out my hands in real life right now, trying to figure out the backwards long jump pose. And yeah, okay, yeah. So the thumb does go inside. We'll figure out that one. Yeah. And then we go straight out like this. No, we don't. That would be backwards. We want to go straight up like this. Nope. Want to do this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Then we go... That's the finger. And then we go up. And then we go around. I thought that was part of his chest. No, this is going to be his hand. It's like, it's sticking straight out towards the camera. And then we go like that. And... Da, da. Da, da. I love this song. I love Me Likey the Poom Poom. That's the name of the song. It's Me Likey the Poom Poom. Oh, I see. Yeah. I hope it makes sense. It will make more sense once I have more color around here. And then his shoulder's gonna go up here like this. Yeah, I think that's the route. And then we gotta give him the mesh shirt. The mesh shirt is very important. And then this one goes... The hand is sideways, so we do that. Does that look right? The yellow's kind of hard to see on the gray. What sign will he have? That is a good question. Let me look them up, because I don't know them all by heart. I know the one that looks like Omega because it was the first Heliopie I made. Is that not a sign? Did I lie? Is that not even a sign? Oh, it's Libra. Never mind. What if he had a shirt that said Homer Simpson fucking a donut? No, unfortunately. We could make him Sagittarius. I think that would be fun. He was like one of these. One of those? I think that's fun. We'll keep it like that. If you got a better idea, let me know. And then I think if we give him the Susie Deltarune big collars around the Does Grime already have those? No, new Grime has rubbly gloves. Okay. Yep, and then we got the back. Do Eleopai have gender? They do, but it is not, well, I'll be going to sleep. Have fun! For Camel Spooter, do Eleopai have gender? They do, but it is not, it's not noticeable. It's not dimorphic the same way that it is in humans. It's a mystery, because they're a little bit more flexible. Their bodies can be melded in specific ways. So they just kind of present however they want to. They don't really have any differences in the way they look, other than genetic stuff like height or weight. Not weight, but like height or face structure, etc. Beep boop beep. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the like spiky, super baggy pants. We'll make this a little bit more we'll make this a little bit more interesting in a little bit. He doesn't even have any gear. He just like he just backwards long jumps everywhere. Can I get a Dr. Insano to zoom out on? Dr. Insano. Let me go ahead and put him here. You should have an Eleopai already who's a mukbanger and eats all the food. I do need a fat person. But no, thanks. I'm not going to be doing the Eleopai mukbanger. Here's Dr. Insano, by the way. We're going to put him right here. Alrighty. Then we got the big shoe. Big square is shoe. And then we go up, up. Slop should be pudgy, I feel like. It's too late. We'll make the next one. We'll make the next one. Who is the... It's Midas, so it'd be the boomer. We already have a pudgy boomer. We have stock. Warped is going to be an old lady. I think we'll make one of the solar flare people pretty pudgy. I think that would be nice. Fat Rudy kind of goes hard like a Wario type power character. I agree. I agree. The problem is that it's not because I don't want them. It's just one of those things that wasn't standard for art, and I'm bad at art. So it's just like one of those things that I have to learn to do eventually. Old lady boomer? Yeah, there's going to be a woman boomer. I think they're going to have like a giant old puffball like Eldegoss from Pokemon. Get this Dr. Insano off of my screen. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to our black font. Me too. I scream like that. Nope. We need another. That's a bad decision. There we go. Who's your favorite channel awesome side character, chat? I like Mecha Kara. Make it back, go back to normal. There we go. There we go. This song has a reference to the current president, Bill Clinton. It's gonna be, it's pretty crazy. There we go. That'll work. That looks good enough. Let's actually just make this. Is he shirtless? No, he's gonna wear a mesh shirt. He's gonna wear one of these. He's gonna wear a mesh shirt. We already have a shirtless Stank crew, and that's Sludge. Yeah. There we go. Yep. There we go. There we go. There we go. Is he shirtless? Zam. Yeah, Zam, indeed. You can make. I can't. Maybe I'll make that the thumbnail of the like of the bits and banter of today. Let's go ahead and just go like. Nope. There we go. Like Bill Clinton. You guys like Bill Clinton? Bill, ReactBot, do you like Bill Clinton?
Dude, that video kicked butt. Need to make this a little bit more thick. Remember when the internet was expanding? Speaking of Channel Awesome, I'm glad I can't find this anymore. When I was 5, I made a Smash Bros. Roster for Channel Awesome characters that included AVGN and JonTron. Are they like secret characters? I would play the Who Do You Main in the Channel Awesome Plat Fighter. I would main Mecha Kara, but also I think I would pocket Doug. Who's AVGN? Wow, who's this guy? Hi, Swillery. Is this a Solar Flare? This is a Dank Crew character. This is who's going to be replacing Loki for the Dank Crew. And who's AVGN? Camel Spooter, I'm so glad that you don't know who Angry Video Game Nerd is. That means I get... You saw him on B-Flods a couple times. He's going to take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. You know who AVGN is. I think I want to erase that. Hold on. Let's get in there. Oh no, I don't have anti-aliasing on. There we go. It's me, Swillery Stuff. Oh, I see. I feel so old right now. Tail, don't worry. Every time anybody ever talks, I feel older. Wait, what's the Loki story? I'm curious. I was going to do a crossover set with the indie animation Loki IRL made by Pan Pizza. We had a little bit of a chat in DMs, but it didn't go through. So I'm changing the characters so I can sell them. Watch Loki IRL. Yeah, do that. It's really good. I liked it a lot. I was following it ever since it was a webcomic. Where did my cursor go? I lost my cursor. There it is. Oh, I know that one. I just thought Loki was like from Railgrind. No, he is from Loki IRL. Yeah, so we're going to be replacing that character as well as Creative Control and Midas, Magister Midas Touch. Those three are going to be replaced by new characters. Would be crazy if true. I know. I wish it went through. It did not. I cannot take the Loki IRL promotion. If you can get Pan Pizza to respond to literally anything, then go for it. Yeah, the guy from RailGrind. Hey, I would license out any of the RailGrind characters to anything, given I had a pretty enough penny. Let's skip birthday cake. I like birthday cake, but let's skip birthday cake. It's okay. We don't need to hear birthday cake. What's Slop and Lorp doing in the Lord? The same thing that Wave Dash and Gunk are doing, which is basically nothing until RailGrind RPG. You should play the RailGrind RPG to figure it out. He sounds like the kind of guy that would not accept anything even if it was proven not to not make money. Yeah. Yeah. Wave Dash looks like such a loser. He is a loser. He's everybody's favorite loser. Wave Dash the type of guy to tell you about how Kirby 64 is actually really dark if you think about it. There we go. Line Tool, my beloved. Why does Arcade and Bashi hang out with him? You'll have to see in the RailGrind RPG. That is Chapter 3 of the RailGrind RPG. I wish you were in the Pizza Party podcast with the old one, but the old one, not the other one with Deppy. I have no idea why Pan Pizza decided that Daphne was the person to hang out with. I really don't get it. He had a really cool group of really interesting friends that he threw away for probably the dumbest guy ever, the pirate software of commentary channels. It's like, I can say whatever I want if I just talk slow and have a deep voice. But YouTuber beef aside. The real OG heads know the podcast with Ken in it. Those were the golden days. Is it going to be released Jan 1st? RailGrind RPG Chapter 1 comes out in December. Probably the second week of December. It'll come out before Christmas, guaranteed. That might be Christmas Eve. That might be in 6 days. YouTuber named Beef. I think there is a YouTuber just named Beef. You guys remember Epic Mealtime? Ah, that's the wrong one. Wrong brush. How will it be downloaded? It will be available on a link in the Discord server to a Google Drive link because it uses copyrighted material. It will be free, obviously. It will be playable on basically everything because it is made in an engine that is 22 years old. So don't worry about specs or anything. It is PC only, unfortunately. Even Def Penis said that era of the podcast was a huge downgrade because Vampire was doing unique avatars for all the guests and just made a lazy profile picture on TV. Yeah. It's okay. I'll make you a custom image in the really bad Railgrind art style. Can RPG Grind play on a calculator? Probably. You wouldn't have any bit depth. There wouldn't be any colors. I don't think it can. I don't think the engine would be able to cross over. First person to figure out whatever the hell they're saying in Technopathetic wins $100. This one I can't do with the line tool. I gotta draw it. My Sona looks good in your art style. Thank you. Okay, that was easy. I can't believe I did that in just a single try. Wild. Wrong one again? No idea what the hell they're saying in that song. Doing pretty good so far. It's only been 45 minutes. Alrighty. What would Sabos look like in KDO art style? They'd look like circles with faces on them. Sometimes. I mean, I can draw. Here we go. There you go. We did it. Which one was that one? There we go. Peak. Thank you, I appreciate it. I need a drinky of Waddy. Welcome Platform has a new notification in the Railgrind server on Discord. Noah is here. Hello, Noah. Interesting. Alright. Next up. Railgrind Future is gonna go crazy. Every EDM song is just a Darude Sandstorm. What kind of funny mouth? That's a good one. Will you get a certified femboy in Railgrind? That's all of them. There we go. There we go. This guy's hair goes brazy, if you know what I'm saying. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I think this goes in a little too much and becomes a little too thin. Let's change that up a little bit. Nope, that's the wrong one again. Yeah. There we go. That's sufficiently silly. Yep. Are all the characters adults? Every character in RAILGRIND is ambiguously adult unless stated otherwise. There are no canon ages for any of these characters. They are just ambiguously adult characters. Are there schools in the RAILGRIND universe? I don't care enough to answer that question. Sure. I mean, there probably is an education system. It's just not relevant to the lore. I kind of like this worthy kid's ass mouth. I think this one's stupid. We're gonna keep it. Groovy. In my headcanon, all the characters are homeschooled by ChatGPT. They are not. That is a false headcanon that I will not accept. How long do Eliopi live for? The same amount as humans. But the average lifespan is increased. People live to about 120. We'll not do that in black. We'll do that in the darker color that whatever we give them, which I think is going to be yellow.
I like it. I like it. I don't like it.
I know. I don't like it. I know. I know.
I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Take it easy.
Wait, that's the index finger. That should be not shorter. Bump, 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 bump.
Feels good. Just feels good. Just feels good. Just feels good.
I don't like hands. What? 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 I hate hands. I hate hands. I hate hands.
I don't like it. Not at all.
Are the boomers kind? They are... They're nice people, they're just absolute sticklers for the rules, and they don't really like the way that the new kids are handling things. The new gangs are usually a little too buddy-buddy with each other, and the boomers don't like that. They think it should be real territorial struggles all the time. And they won't do literally anything for anybody unless they can best them in a race. So, yeah. They're nice people. They're just old heads. They care a lot about the original intention of things. Did they see Tommy as a new kid? They see Tommy as a traitor. They don't really see Tommy as a new guy. What to stop? What to stop? Which RG character scored? That is an interesting question. I'm gonna say... I guess the better question is which of them haven't. Wave Dash hasn't. Grime and Shambo probably haven't. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
Let's look at the font.
That looks good enough. Let's go ahead and let's see what we got here. I think I might want to tilt this in a certain direction.
This is most disturbing.
Okay, here we go. We put it right here. That works. That works. And then we can have the back go down and then the shoulder around like this. We can have the back of the hair go in like that. And then the shoulder comes around and it's a little spiky. Let's... There we go. I think we got something going on here. Da, 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 da. We need more record scratching. The more record scratching there are in the world. Do Rudies hang out with ever non-Rudy people? They do. They do. They have friends that are not in the Rudy world. They are kind of like gravitated towards each other because of the soul of the streets that's inside of them. They end up kind of just gravitating towards each other, but they do have like non-Rudy friends. Some of them may, some of them may not. Sludge probably doesn't. Alrighty. Baba da yabba doo, wait for the boy. This is the same band that made the song about Mario that is in the original Jet Set Radio. That one is also just as annoying as this one is. But I have nostalgia for it. I don't think Tommy scored either, Tail. I think that's an important distinction. I don't think Tommy has either. Well, if Rich Evans has, then Tommy probably has. That's an interesting question. I don't know about Tommy. He hasn't told anybody. We'll say that. JJSSR. Groovy. Wow, 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 wow. It's the scrappy time. Super Brothers is good, frick you. It's fine! I'm not hating. I'm not hating. If copyright wasn't so bad, I would play like I would play Waka Waka This Time for Africa just to get people out of my stream. If I was like, if my stream was closing down and I want people to leave, I'll play Waka Waka This Time for Africa. We do need a big boy. It's big boy season in RAILGRIND. We do need a big boy in RAILGRIND. Wow, 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 wow. Fun fact, the Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack features all the members of the Beastie Boys, but entirely separately. Whoa. Are you gonna do the scrappy, guys? I just noticed that I have my thing on top chat and not live chat. If anybody was talking in between Tail and Camel Scooter, I did not see it. But also I just switched over to it and I see that that has not happened. So I think we're good. I think we're good. This doesn't look right. I think we need to make it lower. Whoa. Hey, no, 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 no. Go back. What if in the new Jet Set Radio gear they added to the Fentanyl and Suicide? They probably won't, since they would probably get Hideki Naganuma in on it. But if they did, I don't know, that would be cool, I guess. I'm kind of not excited for the new Jet Set Radio anymore because I got Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I remember like every single E3, every single Game Awards, every single time there would be a game announcement event, I would be like, Jet Set Radio, any new Jet Set Radio? And we never got it. So, yeah, I just... And then we got Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and it was basically everything I ever asked it to be, and more. So I'm not even excited for a new Jet Set Radio anymore. I got what I want. The next one, though, we need somebody to make a new Lost Odyssey. We still need Lost Odyssey 2. That's the real one. I'm waiting on that one. Dun. I haven't dropped a single frame yet. That is nice to know. Now I'm going to be looking at that all paranoid, though. Thanks for the like on the stream, everybody. Is the Deltarune game still being worked on, Har? I want to keep working on it. The problem is that I'm kind of like... I'm disillusioned by location battler games. It's kind of what everybody's doing right now, and with the popularity of Ripbound, my hipster intuition makes me not want to continue working on it. And also, to be honest, I kind of thought that video was going to pop off, but it really didn't. I released it right in time with people making Deltarune theory videos and analysis for Chapter 3 and 4, and I thought that that video was going to go right in it. Not to say that I was just making that game for clout, but like the reception that the video got was not nearly as much as I thought it was going to be, and it kind of drained my want to keep making it. If people were still relying on me to make it, I definitely would keep going. But right now, I don't know. I might make a new version of the rule set at some point, but right now it's not on the list. It's not on the I want to. We already listened to this one. This one was already in there. Get out of here. We already did that one. Let's go to set 5. one? No, this was another one again. Okay, there we go. All right. Actually, let's erase this part right here. And we'll add the collar over here. You guys ever play Mario Paint? I was just reminded of Mario Paint by using the mouse to erase that. You should have your mouth open looking excited while next to a cards under a glow effects and text with something like, is this meta? I don't think in the thumbnail. I included the Ralsei plush. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't think people care about card games. Like, legitimately, I just have no idea how I'm supposed to get more people to pay attention to what I do. It's like, I don't even know how Chaos Galaxy did it. Posting on the internet would probably help. That would be a good idea. I don't do that, and I should. That'll work, and then we go... I did not even know Chaos Galaxies until I joined HTCG SO Outsider. Yeah, you know how it is. I left my full-time job to work on a card game, but I didn't do that. I'm still a janitor. I guess I did do it last time. Boom. I need an angel investor. That's what I need. There's a guy in HTCG talking about being a millionaire. I don't believe them, but it still made me jealous, and I want the money. That would be nice. Doonch, 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 doonch. That aha noise sounds like Steve Harvey. They put the what? High-pitched wailing. Remember that guy who wanted to make 6 figures in his game when people told him out for it? He's like, you don't believe in our dream enough? I mean, that guy happens once a week. My favorite guy was the guy who did the crypto investors meeting and sent a voice message that was just like, yeah, I'm going to see you guys later. I just went into an investor call and they really like my game. So I just made $1 million. Thanks. Then he played the Slipknot riff on his guitar. Or the Metallica Master of Puppets. That's Enter Sandman. That's not Master of Puppets. So yeah, you're gay. Can I get that video? Somebody pull... Jamie, pull that up. You don't need... It's just a guy who's pulling up an Xbox 360 message system. Yeah, here we go.
Hey, you're just mad because I'll be able to do something with my fucking guitar in hands that you'll never be able to achieve in your entire life, kid. So yeah, you're gay. God, I love that video.
So yeah, you're gay. Ask Reactbot. Reactbot, what was your favorite member of HTCG?
I don't know what those big words mean.
My man. That was a good one. Who was the Six Figures guy, Tail? I don't remember them. I remember the guy who wanted the Netflix special. He put, like, we already have a Netflix special in the works in his rulebook. And then we were like, you can't do that. And then he was like, you just don't dream big enough. I don't like it at all. All right, we're getting back. I think we played the run. We've run the whole gamut. Remember the guy who made those faces that were sometimes unnerving but only sometimes? No, I don't remember that guy. Yeah. You got bomb rush. Let's do the bomb rush now. It's bomb rush time. Can I get it with the transitions? I want the area themes. I want the chapter themes. Mixtapes. I think they're called the mixtapes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, baby. What about Doctor Insane? My most obscure HTCG moment no one's knows about is when someone made a subsection of HTCG based on my video, but it was super selective and always fluctuates on what the game was allowed. What's up, gamers? Hi, Blur! It's Blur! Hello! I'm making Dr. Insano right now. What are you doing? You guys like Dr. Insano? Yep. What's up, Boo? It's Boo. It's Bjorb. Just finished stream? Oh, how did your stream go? I like your guy. Yeah, it's Dr. Insano. This is my inspiration. He's backwards long jumping, and he looks like Matt Hardy. And also Dr. Insano. Those armpits goes brazy? You would. You would. Yeah, very cozy. Just playing Pokemon? What kind of Pokemon? Oh yeah, you were playing ZA, weren't you? How dare you? You're only supposed to play obscure Vietnamese ROM hacks. I think I can erase. Yeah, let's do this. Let's click it down. Let's see how that looks. Not quite as much. There we go. Will RAILGRIND ever get as saucy as Rangatatakai? No, it will not. RAILGRIND is always going to be relatively PG.
The only modern Pokemon player who plays Pokemon Unbound. I don't know that one. Are you getting your hair done? Are you getting your nails done? People didn't like this song when it came out, but they don't understand how fun it is to bop to. This is a good dance. You just get up and you start dancing. This song's great for that. You just don't understand the culture. It's a ROM hack? Oh yeah, I know. I assumed that one. What is it though? Honestly, I haven't fucked with it. Legend ZA? I'm glad to hear that. It does not look like the type of game I would want to play at all. It's by far the best looking Switch Pokemon. That's an interesting take. I have seen the way that it looks, and I think the character models are very nice, but I do think Sword and Shield probably just has it beat in terms of area design. Makes you kind of upset everything we got before this looks so dog water, I guess? That is an interesting take. I think Sword and Shield's art direction is enough to carry it more than the fidelity that ZA brings. And the fidelity that ZA brings is unfortunately not that much from what I've seen. I could be wrong though, I haven't seen it on my TV, I've only seen it on other people's videos. I'm not like a guy who looks out to actively hate on everything, but it just kind of seems like I am not going to be the guy to play it. Does not look like my kind of game. It's drink time. Get me some water. I feel like Sword Shield had an extremely bad environment design. That's the neat part. It did. I think all of the Pokemon Switch games have looked awful so far. There were moments though. There was the big city with all the with that one really big building that was kind of steampunky, and there was the little fairy forest area. I liked that one a lot, and I liked the little gemstone cave. Or was that X and Y? I can't even remember. It was like the gemstone cave that you walk through. I liked some of the cities in Sword and Shield. I think Sword and Shield had some really nice cities. I think Sun and Moon is the best looking game, followed by Black and White 2. Or Black and White. They both have pretty good areas. Pokemon Unbound is a ROM hack about Hoopa, but it has brand new map story and Pokemon up until Sun and Moon and original music. Because I hate Pokemon fan music. Plus, I mean, yeah, that sounds like a ROM hack. The only thing I really liked about Sword and Shield are the character designs. They were really willing to be a little goofy. They were willing to be a little goofy. Sun and Moon have my favorite character designs, and honestly my favorite Pokemon designs. I think aesthetically Sun and Moon was the peak of Pokemon, which is a pretty hot take. I love Sumo TBH. I do too. I just kind of like it. I think partially due to the fact that the Switch was already out, I think Pokemon just makes good games when the next console is out. Legends Arceus came out pretty close to the end of the... No, it didn't. That'll be Scarlet and Violet. I'm wrong. But Black and White 2 was just as good, and that came out after the next system was already out. You know? So I think what we're saying is that I think Pokemon needs to switch to developing on the Wii U, because then a really good Pokemon game will come out. Arceus had good gameplay, but kind of chugged a lot. I agree. I agree that the Arceus gameplay looked better to me than the ZA gameplay looks right now. Had muddy visuals all over the place? Yes, it was incredibly muddy. Pokemon needed to have guns and swearing like their competitor? Yeah, that's true. They need to just they need to make it like really cool, and like there's like a guy named Darksteel. And he goes like, "Awapisha." with his blood katana move. It's getting cold now, and that's pretty cool, because that means I can go to the skate park with a million layers of protection on me. I still have these roller skates that I want to learn how to use. I'm just worried that, like, I'm so old and brittle that I'll fall down once and then break my leg forever. But, as Wayne Gretzky once said, do it, pussy. That's what Wayne Gretzky said, right? There we go. We're doing something crazy. I love the line tool, my beloved. I love DJ transitions. Can you believe there are albums out there that don't do DJ transitions? We should bring back Ray William Johnson in transition. What's happening for him? You guys remember all the YouTube poop music videos based off of Kitsune Squared chiptune checks? Because I do. You guys remember Random Tylenol? It was based off of Rainbow Tylenol. And it was 4 Peters, and he went the Those ones were good. I think I'm gonna erase this right here. Turn it into a spike. Yeah. Nope. Yep. Yep. There we go. RAILGRIND art is hard, and I've spent... Oh, it's only been an hour and a half. It's only been 90 minutes. Yo. Ooh, I love this song. I'm a big fan of this one. What will you do for the background? I don't know. I'll probably just take an image and then put too many filters on it so that you can't legally recognize it anymore until it becomes hashtag transformative. Okay, do you know the music from Go-Go Hypergrind is copyrighted? I do not know if the music from Go-Go Hypergrind is copyrighted, but I'm going to assume that it is because Atlas published it, and Atlas is absolutely goddamn insane with copyright. They are worse than Nintendo. I would say don't risk it for Go-Go Hypergrind, but you should check with somebody else. I mean, it's on Pan Pizza's videos. It'd be cool if one of Saturn's moons was in the background. I mean, yeah, sure.
Wait, so they strike down people for like playing less suppressed? Yes. Atlas goes crazy on it. You got to be like talking over the whole thing and use Persona music. My advice is be careful, but I don't know. I like whatever pad synth that is. The wow. My thing is they shouldn't care about an obscure video game from 25 years ago with ties to a problematic creator, but what do I know? I don't know. It's possible, like I said. It could just be that. It could be that they don't necessarily care. That one needs to be lower. Probably right here. Yeah, that looks about right. Hello, it is me, Hideki Naganuma. I know how to pronounce 2 words, and one of them is funky. The other one is full excerpts of Black Panther rallies. Hideki Naganuma woke? There we go. Okay, we got something going. I don't want to make his shoes, even though they're just cubes. It's still annoying. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I lied. That was fine. What kind of shoes should he have? Okay. I'd say Crocs, but that might be hard to do. It is hard to do, but I can do Crocs. He's basically already wearing Crocs.
Yeah, we can do Crocs. Hold on. No, give him those big red boots. No, I don't want to. I don't want to reference those. I don't like referencing too many like real life trend things, especially modern trend things. Like those are already outdated. If I'm gonna reference something in real life, it's gotta be like purposefully outdated, like Jinko jeans. All right, there we go. I had to focus hard on that to figure out what shape the hell, what the hell kind of shape this is. Crocs have a ring on them, right? What's sport mode? Is sport mode where they go behind you? Funny, the company that made those is actually funny and underrated. They have a thing where everyone drew one frame of the beam. Wait, the company that made those is actually kind of funny and underrated. They had a thing where everyone drew one frame of the B movie and it was completed. The Red Boot Company? Yeah, that's like those. That's like that Mischief brand or something, right? Yeah, I don't do Reddit. Sorry, Reddit is down the hall and to the left. Do a scary crisis with phonophobia health field delivery as Septuag and Seraphic Lacuna bot bot. No, Deoxy, I will not be doing that. Yeah, them. Yeah, yeah, sorry. No Reddit. Reddit is down the hall and to the left. Meow. 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 Wow. There should be a glitch hunter redditor. There is. It's called Wave Dash. No, Bashi's 4chan. Bashi's 4chan. Wave Dash is Reddit. I joke about how maybe I had a brand promotion. It would be specifically Mischief, and weirdly enough, I made some fake cards based on Mischief product, and they were surprisingly creative. Well, that's neat. If I had to collab with a brand, I would do whatever the funniest one is. I do want a Gamer Juice. I need a Gamer Juice. Bashi Blast needs to be real. But outside of that, I would just do whichever one would be the funniest. Funniest asterisk without being like the most unethical thing in the world. I wouldn't do like a slot machine. Who's X? Elon Musk? That isn't long enough. We need a longer boot. Boot extension. Oh god. Yeah, nope.
But would you collab with a prediction? Would you collab with a prediction betting? I would not bet. I would not collab with Kalshi or Polymarket. I do not. I wouldn't do any gambling. I wouldn't do any like addiction things. And I wouldn't do shitty games unless it's Raid Shadow Legends. I would do a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. And I'd be really passive-aggressive about it. I'd be like, you know me, I love hyper-realistic graphics. Look at these hyper-realistic graphics. Chain! We need to give him a chain. He needs a chain. He needs a chain. I'm gonna be real, I thought Rail was a glitch hunter. Rail is unaffiliated in the lore. In her card, she is Street Rats, because mechanically it makes sense, but Rail is unaffiliated in RAILGRIND RPG. I hate those Kalshi ads. There are those terrible Google AI. Wait, really? They use like Google AI videos? I saw a video. It was on the sports channel at my work when I was in the break room. It was like that TikTok old man AI voice that was like, you know, like, I'm going to get Blue Chew cereal. Blue Chew cereal? That's not what it was. It wasn't Blue Chew cereal. It was like, I'm going to get off-brand Blue Chew at home. I'm going to do this by going to this website. And it had like the Mr. Beast font, like with the subtitles and everything. You should do a Fume sponsorship where they sell a bunch of fake vapes to wean people off vape. No, I definitely am not going to do those. I don't like the addiction supplement things. And also those things turned out to be like poison. Like they're not actually vapes. They're like, they're not real. It's not Sora 2, but I saw the aliens in the bar, so obvious it's an AI video. Of course it is. It's Kalshi. That chain isn't big enough. We need to make a big chain. Do I have a chain brush? If I had a chain brush, that would be nice. I know they sell those. I know they make chain brushes. No. I love jazz chords. No. We need a big chain. Yeah, about that big. But no, wait, he's going crazy. He's flying, so let's do something like that. Yeah, let's draw it back here. There we go. Fuba's so funny because the only blimp that says you're not supposed to inhale it is a Reddit comment. It's a Reddit comment? Are we going to have alt arts of the set too, Rudy's? Depends. If we do have alt arts of future sets, they will come out on the Christmas season. And by that, I mean 2026 holidays. My hands are getting shaky. I probably can't do a second art after this. I'll probably have to postpone the next art. My hands are getting real shaky. Can I just do a cheat code here? cheat code? I can, haha. Yeah, what do you think about these chains?
Bro is the Michael Jordan of basketball.
Okay. Cool. Line art done. Let's go ahead and add a new layer. We'll start with the base colors. And I have an idea. I have like a pattern brush. It's pixels, but I think if I go... Can I do this? How does this look? Nah, that's not wide enough. We need something big. I do have a chain brush, it's just pixel sized. F. Sad. What if we did dotted fence? We need something bigger. That works, okay. And then we go... Yeah, we can put this over another layer. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and make this gray. Let's make it like purplish gray. I'm just gonna have to color this whole thing in. Can I make the brush size bigger? I can. Yeah, there we go. Go up here, we go right there. I'll erase everything as I need it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, erase around the edges. That looks better than I thought it was going to. Probably won't show up in the printing. It'll probably just be the kind of aggregate color, but even then it'll give off the impression that I wanted it to. So that's good, that's good. Gotta do a lot of erasing now. Gotta do a lot of erasing now. I'm Jack Black in RAILGRIND. I'm grinding all my rails and shit. Blickety-doo. I'm grinding rails. I'm in I'm Jack Black in RAILGRIND. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this after this art. We tried, chat. We're going to end it after we finish this one. Do they have belly buttons? No. I guess. I don't know. Don't ask me that Grum's tier question. Get out of my chat, Grums. I'm sorry, comparing you to Grums is a sin most unforgivable. I apologize. Okay, and then we do slightly orange. There we go. Damn, I'm gonna have to draw this one too.
That's too mustard. We want it more like this. That's still too mustard. Do we go further this way? That's too sundew yellow. Let's go a little bit less and then make it a little bit grayer. That's about right. That's about right. That's about the color that I'm looking for. All right, let's... All right, that we're gonna need the big one. We'll just have to be real careful. Oh wait, we want to get the rest of it too. This is all the same color. Like this over here. What will Slop's new effect be? Slop will have the same or a very similar, slightly rebalanced effect. It will be basically the same thing. All the characters will have the same effects. The Boomer will still have cost manipulation. And this one will still have that, and Creative Control will still have the change all drones into this. They will be slightly edited just to get more people to use them. But outside of that, they are going to be remaining the same. I can just use the bucket tool on that part. Oops, that's still erasing. Remember his sign? Yeah, I know, I'm getting it. Don't worry. Thank you for reminding me. This one needs the spikes. This collar needs the spikes. Okay, one more time. There we go. Oh boy. Nope. The people. The people. This is not supposed to be yellow right here. Okay, and then we go plop, 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 plop. Then we go
There we go. Sorry, I had to lock in there.
Push me to the max.
There we go. Yeah, I am running out of steam. We'll finish this up. We'll do the rendering. And then I will finish the background on my own, and we'll see where we go from there. Whew. Okay, next up is the Crocs. We're gonna make them the same minty green. A little bit darker though. Is that autism show? Is that autism doctor show guy? No, that's Dr. Insano. That's Dr. Insano from Channel Awesome. Don't you know? Also, hi, welcome back. You don't know Dr. Insano? Alright. Shading time. That's gonna bother me. There we go. We fixed it. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Of course! Alright. New layer? What's this one? Oh, it's the mesh. Okay, we'll keep that above everything. Now we go bright purple. Don't, I'm a small baby. Huh? What? Huh? Then we just make a bunch of big purple splotches, and those are going to be multiplied to be very dark in the shading. So I guess we're going to make the shading come from behind and a little bit upper. Channel Awesome archetype idea? I don't know what the Channel Awesome guys would do. Nostalgia Critic Air? Why is he Air? Nostalgia Chick Goofy? It's not just Insano, it's Dr. Insano. Angry Joe is a power archetype. Yeah, he's true. He is power style. 4 hours! What was that game even? Like, what was the game he was complaining that was only 4 hours? It's not Expedition 33. It's another, like... It looks like that, though. It's like one of those French steampunk ones, right? Linkara Stunt? Yeah, I agree, because he runs real fast. For the pants, we'll just use black. We'll just make a no layer and just use black and turn down the opacity. I remember him getting mad over Sonic Freeriders. Why would you get the Connect one? Everybody was mad at every Sonic game back in the day. That's just what you did.
Sonic 06 is the worst game of all time. But is it better than Imagine Parted Babies? Oh, I forgot. I did want to give him like the frosted tips. Almost forgot that. We'll do that. We'll do that after all this. There we go. Okay. So if we go to darken, oh, okay. Multiply, color, Overlay looks pretty good. Wait a minute. Did I make this on the mesh layer? I made it on the mesh layer! Okay, that's okay. We can just redraw the mesh. We can just redraw the mesh. It's fine. It's fine. You can just redraw the mesh. We'll do this one. We'll do... That looks about right. There we go. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll erase it from the places that we don't need it in, and everything will be hunky-dory. Peachy keen. Oh, wow. The SSSS song is very funny. It's beautiful. There we go. Okay. There we go. We kept it. We salvaged it. Let's see. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. There we go. Okay. New layer. Make sure we're on that layer. Let's just go for black. And then use the sketch tool here. I just use sketch layer and then the paintbrush. You can go like this. Like that. And then we go. There we go. Nope. There we go. There we go. That works perfectly. Now we need to shine. Go closer to the bright yellow. Get a different layer again. We're almost done with this character. Because my hands are getting very numb. That's basically all I need. What's this right here? Why is it? Operate. Okay, one more layer. I'll make that shoe darker. Visibility, 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 visibility. Yippee! We did it! Okay. That was a good run, everybody. I am going to hop off. I did 2 hours. I was trying to get 3 done, but 2 hours is basically my limit for streaming for the first time in a really long time. We didn't drop any frames. How nice of me to see that. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I will probably split this off into various recordings. ReactBot, sign us off.
To all my haters out there,